in this video, wow, exciting announcement. Black Cat finally confirmed that he is the next legendary character, and this means great news in terms of all kinds of things in the game. Is it going to change the tech raid nodes? Probably yes. Is it going to change Dark Dimension Seek recommendations? Definitely yes. Is it going to change Cosmic Crucible and War meta? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see, but we should have some big announcement today, maybe even some strike time video with this new character, with Black Cat, because we are expecting some very overpowered abilities for her. But we're gonna wait until later today and see if we have a strike time or not video, or if it's just gonna be the blog post. Either way, we're gonna be live on YouTube and on Twitch, reacting to the strike time video and also reacting to the blog. So if you want to see my opinion and in-depth analysis of the character, make sure you join in during that. But in this video, we're going to talk about the possibilities that we have coming to the game, a possible rework to the original Doctor Strange, and a few other things that you should take into consideration now with this character coming up, and some other things that we're going to talk about. So as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure to share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more mouse like force content, and make sure to smash that like button. Okay, make sure you smash it like a boss, right? Okay, let's get started. Let's talk about this. So you can see right here on the blog post, this is from the data mines. Big shout out to Michael Insane Rocket, always with the data mines. There is no other person doing the data mines, and it's actually quite shameful that other content creators don't give any credit to him for all the work he puts into this. Either way, it's just the way it is, unfortunately. But Meowth, that's a legend. So 100% confirmed, new legendary character. A new legend is on the prowl in this week's blog, which will include details of the new legendary character, the Defender of Valhalla events, and the Sylvie event showcase rundown that should be coming also next week. We already have data mines about that. We're going to talk about that maybe in another video. Okay, either way, let's take a look at the situation that we have right now. Always make sure to check out the channel, new videos every day with all kinds of content. We still have the Scourge event going on. And people said that, yeah, these new teams, the Dead Seed really helps here. Even if you have a small Dead Seed, huge difference. And top 10 Cosmic Crucible teams for offense. Even that the season is about to end. We have 2 more weeks, so make sure you end that season strong. So we have an update on the silhouettes of the characters. So Black Cat 20% confirmed. This one I put on the title of my video. This is Robbie Ray's Ghost Rider. And I think he's still a city character. This one we still don't know, but we think it's Superior. If you don't know who's Superior, we're gonna talk about her really quick. This guy is definitely Ronin. And this one, we think it's Barbara Mockingbird. Barbara Mockingbird, she is related with Ronin, and you can see that her name, the name here, it's for between 6 to 8 characters. And if this one is 5, this one is Black Cat, it's 9, so we're gonna have Barbara here. And this is something that they did in the past with Echo. Instead of using the name Echo, they use their real name. So it could be Barbara, once again Mockingbird, and both of them could be joining the Secret Avengers. Yes, Secret Avengers, it's still a team. It used to be a raid team, but I mean New Warriors, it was also a raid team that was converted into Cosmic Crucible team. So the Secret Avengers could be a different team, like also Cosmic Crucible, who knows. Now, some people are saying that it's Photon. I'm not sure if it's Photon, unless this is some kind of Rastas or something. I don't think so, because Photon is always with Afro or something like that, so I don't believe so. I really think it would be Mockingbird, especially because the background it's silver and we have some blue lines over here, and that means it's the shield like a suit. And well, Mockingbird, she was part of SHIELD, and she's also part of the Secret Invasion, or she's supposed to appear on the Secret Invasion, which is a TV show that is going on right now. So a lot of things that are saying that it should be Barbara, aka Mockingbird. Okay, so if you don't know who is Robbie Reyes, you can see this guy right here. is the one of the Ghost Riders. You can see from his skull, you can see also from the suit, he's black with some silver or gray features. So it's pretty much this guy. I'm not sure how different this guy is from the other Ghost Rider. I still think he's going to be some kind of city character. I doubt he will be global. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see later on when the patch drops. But yeah, this guy is confirmed. Now, Superior is this girl over here. And Superior would be quite great because that would start introducing the Dark Avengers. We have already US Agent, we have Zemo, we have also the Yellow Jacket, and Superior could be also part of that team and the Dark Avengers. Some people are saying that is Miss Marvel, the version from the TV shows or whatever. It could be, but really, you really want another uglier and more ridiculous version of Miss Marvel than one we already have in game? I think the one we have in game is the MCU version. We don't need another one. Either way, let's move on to the last character or not. This is a tag. So there was a tag mentioned yesterday by the envoys on the A-Force rework. So if you guys don't know, A-Force is going to get a rework, and on the A-Force new kits, it mentions the Secret Defenders. And as you can see, Secret Defenders, they are related with Doctor Strange, and that would be quite great if you have some kind of rework to Doctor Strange. He has not been part of the meta for a very long time, very long time, like 4 years maybe, and he's definitely in a need of a rework. There are some interesting characters that they could make a team of this guy, but I think it would be the best opportunity, since we are introducing the Secret Defenders, to also make a rework on this guy. If you take a look at the list of the characters that we have here, you'll see that this new Ghost Rider, the Robbie Reyes version, is going to be part of this team. We also have here Spider-Man, we have Captain America, Scarlet Witch, we have Iron Fist, and then we also have this character right here, which is... I can't find it. So Nemorita... There is this guy that... Okay, Cadaver. So Cadaver is right here. And this is who this character could be, Cadaver. It's a little bit of a strange character, but let's take a look on how it looks. It could be, I'm not saying it is. It could be based on all the tags that we are getting to the game, all this mention of Secret Defenders and so on. Okay, so we want this Cody Fisher, or Cody Flasher, some weird strange name. You can see that he also has a gray undertone to it. He also has some blue jacket, so it could be Barbara Mockingbird or it could be this guy. Either way, I think those would be interesting. Okay, let's see if we can take a look at a few more pictures where it looks a little bit better. We can't way too many advertisements, and we don't use adblock because we are nice people. Either way, it's another possibility. So between Barbara and Cody Flasher or something, Cadaver, we could have one of those. And once again, being part of this Secret Defenders team with a rework to the original Doctor Strange. Okay, so this is all great. What about Black Cat? Black Cat, she could also be part of this team. There is that possibility. In the comics, maybe, I don't know, but in the TV show, there was that time where she was teaming up with the Midnight Suns, and because of that, maybe Marvel Strike Force could flex it and make her also Secret Defenders as well. But as you can see, the amount of characters we have here is quite wide. We even have the Deadlock, we even have Archangel, so we could have literally any character over here with the Secret Defenders tag. Now, some people are surprised. Why is Black Cat legendary? Well, for the same reason that Jubilee is a legendary character, because it's a quite popular character. And for the people that were paying attention, we already knew that Black Cat was going to be an important character, because they put it pretty much on the thumbnail of a video, right? If you take a look at the thumbnails of Marvel Strike Force, they rarely put any character on the thumbnails that is not the featured character or the featured team. You can see right here, we have Invaders, Quicksilver, all these characters. They are always related with their own team. And what we have here? So we have Spider-Man Big Time plus Black Cat, what the hell? And this is very, very interesting because when you take a look at the Spider-Man Big Time kit, his kit has some interesting mechanics with his passive. So depending on which mode you have, you might have lowered armor of the enemies or you might have dodge chance increase. What this tells me is that Black Cat will probably have some kind of battlefield effect like Nova has, that or reduces the accuracy of the characters or increases the dodge chance of the characters, because let's be honest, the stealth mode of Spider-Man 20% is not a lot. And it would make sense for him to have a lot more dodge in specific situations, right? So maybe Spider-Man Big Time is going to have some additional tags for Black Cat that increases the synergies between them, and maybe it's going to lower the accuracy of the enemies, or it's going to increase your dodge chance, or maybe it's going to increase your crit chance, because these are the powers of Black Cat. If you take a look at Felicia the Black Cat, she has some luck-based powers, and we have seen that with Domino. She has also luck-based powers, so that's why the X-Force, they have increased dodge chance, they have increased critical strike hits and critical strike damage, so we could definitely see that. And Black Cat, maybe also like Jubilee, she has team up with many other characters. So we're talking about Midnight Suns, we're talking about Underworld, Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse. So it could go on any way, depends on how they want to take it, if it's going to be the comics version or the TV show or some game. There are multiple sources that they can pull from, or even multiple sources at the same time, and make Black Cat a very, very overpowered character, which I expect. In terms of her powers, they are once again bad luck, and this is like some tech powers. I don't know how it really works, but she has tech in her. She has tech in her suit, she has tech in her claws, which could be her weapons. So there are multiple ways where this could work out. And when you go back to the game, once again, taking a look at Spider-Man Big Time, we already know that he's going to be useful in raids because of his ultimate. Unlike the envoys say, like Mr. Artgrave and Orchidad, they are just dumbasses, they don't know what they're talking about. Spider-Man Big Time from day one is going to be great on the raids because he's going to help making sure that you one-shot the first node and the second node, which is going to be extremely important. And when we take a look at the different missions or the different problems that we have with these tech nodes, we cannot have defense up. So if we cannot have defense up, we need to have increased survivability from other mechanics like offense down, like decrease of the accuracy of the enemies, or increased dodge chance on our characters. So in my opinion, this would make perfect sense based on the information that we have, based on the mechanics of the characters, and based on the powers of Black Cat. So I'm very excited about this character. I really expect that we'll have some kind of new battlefield effect that will also synergize with the passive of Spider-Man Big Time, and make it a very, very interesting team that maybe it's not going to be the hard counter for the tech nodes, but it can be a soft solution or mid-range solution for upcoming times until the developers are prepared to deploy a full tech team for the city, for the tech nodes. Speaking of city, which I wanted to mention, this will also change our priorities in terms of Dark Dimension, because we have so many missing parts of multiple teams that could greatly influence which characters we are going to take. If OG Spider-Man or Spider-Man Big Time are going to have more synergies, then we might have to consider them. If Strange Supreme or the old Doctor Strange, if he gets a rework, that might also change everything, right? Even with A-Force, the increase in stats and the different mechanics, now even some of the A-Force could be recommendations for Dark Dimension, so be careful with that. Don't invest on any city characters until we have the next patch, and we have all the answers that we need in order to make decisions. So that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Mobile Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.